Hello everybody. Oh, let's get the standings working and everything, and then we're all good to get started. Qualifying begins in 13 minutes approximately. Welcome everybody, and thank you Average for the good luck. Probably gonna need it after what's happened the last couple rounds. Just a couple more things. Okay, I think we're good. Again, like pretty much every live stream, could anyone let me know how the audio levels are when I start driving? If anything's too loud or too quiet, please let me know. Thank you, Richard. Right, so yeah, we're still in practice, and quali begins in about 12 minutes. I want to turn this down. Okay. Bit of last minute practice. It's gonna be a really tricky round. Hockenheim, I mean, it is a tricky track. This hairpin is gonna cause a lot of drama, I think. We'll see how it goes. And Zandvoort is our second track tonight. And yeah, that track completely murders tyres. So it's going to be whoever can keep their car facing forward at the end. Okay, thank you, Richard. Yeah, so last week things did not quite go my way at all. And I was left quite demotivated after that. And so I've not put the same level of practice in that I've had in those previous couple rounds, but I still have gotten plenty of practice in. Hopefully it's enough to be competitive today. The last turn at Hockenheim is so tricky. Even the first turn is so difficult to avoid a 1x there. Oh, that was not a great second turn. And yeah, that second turn is hard to get right because it's hard to judge exactly what the tyres are like after that initial outlap. Alright, hairpin time. A little bit deep. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of time to lose or gain in that hairpin. It's so easy to get wrong. And this turn is actually kind of easy to lock up in. Oh yeah, not quite there. Use all the way up to that orange curb, there we go. Use a little bit of this inside curb to help pull me around, up to the gravel, that's alright. And use the camber of this turn, I was probably a little bit too aggressive on entry. And now to be super careful on the brakes through this last turn. Oh, a little deep, not too bad actually. And then gentle on the throttle, not gentle enough. Up to the exit. That should actually be a pretty decent time. And it's a 1x. But got a quick time out of that. That was actually a really decent lap. Could have been better in a couple places. This turn could have been a little better. The hairpin could have been a little better, because I went a little deep. The following turn I went a little wide and I got a little bit of wheel spin on exit. It wasn't too bad though. And pretty much everything after that was alright. Well, that's a nice start at Hockenheim. Oh, what am I pressing? I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, it's so tricky to get that right, eh? Just getting that apex. Okay, how long have we got? We've got about 8 minutes. Thank you, Dad, for the support again. Hopefully we'll have a better week this time around. Not get disqualified. Yeah, that last round was a disaster. This tricky, oh well, yeah, this corner is really hard to predict. Sometimes if you brake just a fraction early, you use too much curb and you have to back out of the throttle and wait and be patient. If you brake a little late, you miss the curb, you go wide. Right, I'm driving a bit all over the place. I'm gonna pull off. Because I don't want to drive on worn tyres, I want to be all prepped for quali. Now, the next car behind me is less than a tenth behind, so times will be close. It's all going to be about who can get the lap in qualifying, who can avoid the mistakes. Hugo Allen's just joined. Hugo Allen, who's just joined right now, he was racing at Bathurst last week in the Toyota 86 series, I think. Pretty cool. Richie Stanaway, who raced in the V8s at Bathurst last week, was also supposed to be taking part in this series, but he hasn't appeared today yet. Well, I don't think he will. It's a bit late now. Maybe he'll come to the last round. I don't like iRacing over ACC. Honestly, I think ACC is really good, a really good sim. I just, for some reason, which I can't put my finger on, I've just lost interest in ACC. I can't enjoy it. Every time I hop in there, I just don't find myself enjoying it. That's not to say it's bad, I just don't find enjoyment for some reason. But it's a really good sim. Oh, too much. Don't do that in qualifying. I'll probably do that in qualifying, because I do it every time on the first run in qualifying. Ooh, I didn't even press the brake pedal there. Not enough anyway. Yeah, iRacing, I think it's just a variety of cars you can drive. And the amount of people that actually use iRacing, like you can always hop in iRacing and have a race. At a high level as well if you want. But on ACC you can't really find that. Somebody's popped a quicker time. Oh wow, quite a lot quicker too, 3/10. Right, we've got some work to do. Although the track has cooled down like a degree or two since I did that time. It will be difficult. The margins are not big. Margins are not big. And getting a little bit of slipstream at this track in qualifying will actually be beneficial. So that might be something I try and get. You find ACC a lot less enjoyable since 1.8. Now, when was 1.8? I can't even remember. What update was that? How long ago was that? Yeah, it's been a long time since I drove ACC properly, so I can't really comment on it too much. Especially what it's like today. When quali starts, I might be quiet. As usual, I'll be trying to concentrate. Same probably in the race. I mean, I didn't get a 1x there, but that was very on edge. I'm not getting that corner right. Braking too late. They had the big tyre in physics overall. Was that last year? I think I remember that. Oh yeah, that whole max toe and camber thing. Yeah, I wasn't really driving ACC when that came all about, but I have heard of it. Ooh, understeer, ouch. It's not quite the top time. I know I lost a bunch of that in the following turn up here. But we're close. We're close. That's much better, but my tyre's already worn, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Alright, well there's no point really going out again. Qualifying's about to start. One thing that I'm sure about is that there's less grip on the track than what I've been practicing in.
Other than that, don't know last week was making sure that you're doing a slow down penalty. You try to get offline and not keep right behind you. Other than that, should be a bit of fun tonight. Ben brought us a bit of a challenge right here, so that should be fun for you guys tonight. Other than that, good luck, good fun. We'll be rolling qualifying once the production fill up the go here. I suspect they're about 5 minutes to go. Any questions tonight?
About 5 minutes. Right, so the track temps are cooler than what I've been practicing in, thankfully, because the tyres were getting absolutely murdered in hot temps around these tracks. I'll go out there, practice me a little outlap. Ooh. Well, apparently my pit limiter was off. Yeah, so slipstream will be a thing, will be a potential thing in quali here. I found that like the slipstream range on these cars is like just over 2 seconds. So if you're just over 2 seconds behind another car down the straight, you will slightly gain on them. So if I can get within 2 seconds of somebody, that would be ideal. Preferably less, like 1.7 or 1.5. I don't have to really worry about running into them. Going to qualifying. Here we go. We hopefully won't do any lockups because it seems like with less grip on the track right now, it's easy to do that. Right. Alright, everybody's going out. Seems like my thing takes a bit longer to load than everybody else's because they're all out the pits by the time I actually get in the car. We've got quite a train up ahead here, so hopefully none of them mess up and affect our whole lap. Got a quick car behind me which is going to take the benefit of my slipstream. You completely missed that turn up. Oh, we're really close to him at the moment. I'm losing time. I definitely lost time there. Yeah. It's a decent banker lap, but his mistakes unfortunately ended up holding me up. Doesn't look like a lot of people have actually put in decent times yet, so we're sure going to see this grid get shaken up a little bit still. I could have possibly got maybe another 3-4 tenths out of the lap, to be honest, maybe. It's hard to say for sure. But I did have to do a lot of lifting and early braking. But yeah, that's the risk you take when you're trying to get the slipstream of somebody. If they start making mistakes, then yeah, that's just the way it is. Alright, and we come to get a new set of tyres. Right, it's going to want me to try to fill me up, isn't it? Right, now do I just go for a lap? Like on my own? Do I just forget everybody else and go for my own non-slipstream lap? There is definitely a benefit of like 2 to 3 tenths with a slipstream. That's actually with quite a gap, so if you're right behind somebody and they were quick, you could probably gain half a second. I just realised something. Okay, it's not what I want. I'll have to bring it up after this. Right, I guess let's just go for it. Ooh, that was a horrible start to the lap. Oh, that was on edge, and I've lost a little bit of time there. I think that's it. I've absolutely wrecked that turn. There's a lot less slip. There's a lot less grip than I expected. How much time do we have? Okay, still 6 minutes. Well, I may as well come into the pits because I'm not going... Oh, okay, 1x there. This lap's over anyway. Right. Ooh, the next car is actually real close behind my time. Actually, everybody's quite close behind my time. So there is a chance that we will get our time taken if I'm not going to get another light time in. Thing is, right now there's nobody around me that I can really use. There's a car up ahead, but he'll probably come in the pits. It's certainly not a safe lap time, but it's a decent one. this car's slowing down a lot. Right, what can I do? Oh, I've absolutely thrown it. That's the end of my run. Man, I feel like there's less front grip the more this session's progressed. Is that because the track's getting hotter or something? I got a 1x there, didn't I? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I went really wide, so I'd say I did. Who's in second at the moment? Hugo Allen, he's quick. Oh, everyone disappeared. Not a good sign. I feel like we could see Antel possibly pop in a quicker time because he hadn't set a time last time I saw him. I don't think we have time to go out for another lap. Oop. I'm pushing the wrong button, of course I am. Yeah, I don't think Antel's set a time yet. So we might just see him pop in a really quick time. You know what I should have done is just protect my tyres and go for another lap on the same tyres. Oh well. Yeah, it's 2 minutes. There is no way. Actually, I'm really quick. Yeah, let's go. Am I going to have enough time? Oh, no, I'm not. It'll be on the very edge. Oh, someone's gone quicker. Antel did go quicker, and he went a lot quicker. I feel like he got a good slipstream on that lap, combined with a good lap. Yeah, Antel's on the pole, guys. Oh, I'm third now. Oh, we're starting to drop. Everyone, yeah, Hugo Allen's gone quicker. Both very quick guys. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get a lap in. Yeah, I just couldn't quite get it together. It would have been a decent lap on the lap I did do. It would have been better if I didn't catch up to the car in front so quickly. I'm too close to this car anyway. Right. I don't think I'm going to have the time. Nah, there's no way. I've got 10 seconds to get to the line. No, it's not going to happen. And time's up. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it. Right, currently in fourth. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, as I always do. You and Baker went quicker. So everyone started going quicker at the end. I just didn't quite get the timing right. Every time I came out the pits after my lap, I couldn't find somebody to tag onto. I need to open up this. Right, well, it's going to be a difficult race. I'll have to see what I can do. Alright, is this working? Probably not, because apparently everything breaks in the live stream every time. We know how quick Antel is, so well, he's got a strong advantage being out there in the front. And me being in fourth, there's nothing I can really do at the start. I'm just going to have to get through the first corner alive. Okay, I'm going to have a quick pee, and I'll be right back. Where's the button? Yeah. Okay, looks like we're in the warm-up session. We'll be taking over to the race very shortly. Thank you everybody who's come along to watch. Hopefully we have a nice race. Certainly not exactly where I would like to have qualified. Third would have been okay, but fourth on the outside. Actually, is it on the outside? I think it is. It may give me an opportunity to save my tyres a little bit, being behind others. We'll see. I couldn't have taken the first turn like that in qualifying. Oh, that would have been so good if I'd taken that turn like that in qualifying. That was a much nicer exit. Even the exit out of that one wasn't too bad. Oh, braking a bit early there, eh? Oh, that was terrible. That was better. Oh, the understeer. A lot of understeer. See, that time... Oh, that's a 1x. That time I just did without a slipstream got me a faster time than I did in qualifying with the slipstream. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the race. I think I heard 2.5 minutes. Well, the race will be beginning shortly. Shouldn't be using the curve there, not the sausage. Well, we should be just about to start, surely.
Hi guys, rolling for the race. Good luck.
Right, let's have a bit of fun. Not too hot of a track, which is nice. We'll be a bit friendlier on the tyres. Thank you, Meatbag. Good to see you again. Thank you for coming along. Alright, so I am on the outside, which is ideal. I'm still, yeah, it's going to be quite tricky. starts. They've all gone and immediately invalidated their first corners.
Safety car, safety car, safety car, please hold position.
Alright, safety car. I just picked up a 4X. For what? Again, I'm getting these 4Xs for what? What just happened? Was it the guy behind me? Because I didn't see anything. Right, let's not focus on that. I'm sick of this though. It's kind of, it's just ridiculous. First lap. Well, we got a safety car, got some time to regather and hopefully get the hell away from the car behind me before he does that again. Yeah, I 4X for what? It seems like I'm the target, aren't I? Let's give Brandon all the 4Xs. I didn't even feel anything. And usually 4X means there's a bit of damage. So I would not be surprised if I've got some sort of damage already. And hey again, BC. iRacing doesn't seem to like me, does it?
Safety car's just guys.
Oh, that's one damaged car. Yeah, all the guys in front of me didn't expect the lack of grip on the first turn. It was quite funny. They all just went straight off the track. So that's immediately reduced or increased the amount of caution I have to put into this race.
Halfway to and run, you have permission to tie.
Hit the guy in front, he'll get penalised, yeah. See, that's the problem, is that somebody could do that. Like, if somebody really wanted to, and they were mad at their opponent, they could bash them around until they went over the limit, and there's nothing that the guy in front can do about it. It's not a big fan of the way the system's been set. My nose is starting to get itchy. Well, it's our first safety car of the season. Oh, we're going for another lap. Yeah, I have comms with race control, but one thing that they've changed is that, which I don't agree with at all, is since the last race, they've taken away people's ability to request a review if you've been punted over the penalty limit. So if what happened to me at Imola last week, where that guy swung across me, hit me over the points limit, if that happens, I can't do anything about it. I can't request a review. They've taken that ability away, which I think is absolutely rubbish, but we have to deal with it, apparently.
We will be going green at the end of this lap. give instructions to safety car to leave the field, but I will be with the leader. Once the safety car drives away, no longer lead or walk tyres. There is to be no overtake before the start finish line and no overlap prior to the final turn.
Yeah, I've already sent a message asking him to have a reconsideration of that rule change, because honestly that's not really fair. I mean, the nice thing about these laps, these safety car laps, is that it takes a couple, or gives us a little bit more life in the tyres by the end of the race, but that's for everybody. I really don't think weaving does a whole lot in IRacing.
Race start is in the hands of car 92.
Go back to ACC. Is that the boss man in front of you? The boss man? Who's the boss man? Oof, I'm all over the place right now. Antel's already getting a nice gap out there, isn't he? Gotta be careful with those X's. You get such a nice exit out of there. Ah, great. Did not expect him to park in the middle of the corner. Oh, this race has immediately gone to a race of survival. Oh, I'm not onto it today. I guess that's what a lack of practice does to you. I'm not really feeling confident at all right now. I'll probably have damage too. Ooh, I'm all over the show. Come on. Oh my goodness, please. He keeps destroying that turn, which is messing me up. He's done it again. Really, really hurts my momentum. Oh, he's gone wide. This is gonna... I can tell you what, if we're gonna battle between these two, Antel's just gonna pull miles away. Oh boy. Okay, well, that worked. Oh, that didn't. Oh. I really don't want to hurt that front, I mean that rear left too much, but I think I am. It's going to be a real mission to catch this guy up now. I'm not getting that corner right. I noticed they take it a little bit differently. The guys up behind are also keeping up. Yeah, I think Antel's getting away. I just don't have the same confidence. Yeah, I don't have that corner right at all. Right, he's going to get me here. I absolutely ruined that. We've still got a long way to go as well. I've got very little tyres. I think I might have pushed them too much or something. I just need like an extra 1/10.5 of pace and I'd be good. I'm in the South Island, BC, in Nelson. Ooh, yucky. Don't think my left rear is very happy. that was yuck. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. Keep on the road, please. I can't even afford one contact now.
There'll be no further accident on the car in car 9.
Yeah. Well, I've only got about 4 or 5 laps. Yeah, it's just moments like that, a bit of understeer catches me out and I end up drifting a tiny little bit wide. Oh. Well, that's the end of my race. Well, guys, I guess this wasn't my championship, was it? I haven't had the only somewhat good race I had was Daytona. And since then, it's just been this. I thought that was a pretty good move, but defensive move, and then he decided, you know what? He looks like a pretty good brake pedal. I'm going to use him. Yeah, I don't know, meatbag. This is supposed to be a national championship. We're racing like monkeys. I seem to be a target, don't I? Well, we've still got another race to go. I mean, I'm not looking forward to that track either. In fact, I'm not looking forward to Zandvoort at all. But at least this gives us a little bit more of a chance for some action tonight. I mean, we've still got 3 or so laps here. Let's see if I can get past a few cars. I mean, it's unlikely my car is wrecked. But I'll have a see and let's try to get past a couple cars. It genuinely seems like I have a target on my car though. Yeah, we've got Zandvoort after this, BC. It's another 21 lap race. Well, the guy that hit me's got a penalty, but that doesn't do anything to my race, as has it in the previous few races. Fish hit. What does that mean? Finish it. It's alright, Blair. I'm kind of used to it at this point. It's frustrating to say, but yep. You know what's kind of sad is that I've had closer, better, and cleaner races in public lobbies and public races than I have in this championship. I was nervous about that guy, what was his name, Ian Baker, the one that hit me. I was nervous about him from the start because he kept missing the braking point in the hairpin. And what did he go do? He went and missed his braking point on the following turn as well. And yeah. I mean, he's decent, he's fast, but his racecraft is a bit funky. I had He also did something a bit silly in our practice races before the season started. But he's quick. Just needs to work on his braking a little bit. See, I wouldn't have been in that position if I had done more practice this week. But after last week, that honestly killed my motivation to do as much practice as I was. And that kind of goes to show, like, you do a little less practice and then you're not up there. I mean, I was up there, but I wasn't where I felt I could have been. And I just can't get any more pace out of this car. It's wrecked. And the same goes for Zandvoort. I've done even less practice for Zandvoort, so I'm not exactly excited for that. The problem with Zandvoort is it absolutely destroys the tyres, so I'm not looking forward to that. Look at those guys, 3 wide up ahead. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, those guys actually know how to avoid each other. Good on them. Oh wait. Never mind, look who's involved, it's Ewan Baker, so he learned a little bit maybe. Oh my goodness, don't, look at, no. Oh no, that was dumb. I said he learned, but I take that back. That was a really stupid dive that he just did. And why is he ahead of me? After he took me out, why is he still ahead of me? Oh goodness me, Ewan, sort it out. I just don't have the pace. I mean, well, yeah, the pace, but I don't have the straight line speed to keep up with these guys in the straights. There's nothing I could have really done. It's kind of sad though, like, the guy who takes me out and gives me a penalty finishes ahead of me. Oh well, 15th. That's a solid position, that is. As you said, go back to ACC. Yeah, I mean, I said it at the start. I love ACC, but I think it's really good. It is. But every time I go back to ACC, I just can't find myself enjoying it. I think I'm just too burnt out with ACC. I mean, it was cool to see these guys up in front of me having a good old battle at the end. Ewan putting in some questionable moves again, so I think we need to keep a considerable gap between ourselves and Ewan. How much fuel do I have? Okay, plenty to get to the end of the lap. Righto, so over to Zandvoort next, which I'm glad, because when we were in the practice session before qualifying today, well, before I started the live stream, because they've got the practice session live for Zandvoort, they had the temps pretty much the same as this. I was practicing in like over 40-degree temperatures, and my left rear tyre was at 11% at the end of a stint, and it was trying to kill me in every turn at that point. So we've got to be extra careful, not push the rear too hard. Automobilista 2. It's not really anyone uses it. I mean, it would be nice if they did, but oh, look at the state of that. I'm not even going to save the replay, to be honest. Alright, next session. Make sure I don't choose the safety car. Real good. Alright, gotta join the session. Okay, we'll pop up in a few seconds. So it'll be a few minutes of warm up and then quali again, so 15 minutes of qualifying. And then another long race, which I'm not looking forward to. I could start a league. I don't know how I feel about starting leagues. I mean, I kind of made a half effort when Hayden was still on the YouTube channel. We made a... That was actually before we really put a lot of effort into YouTube. We did a league back in the day. That was like 6 years ago. I don't think that's my thing. I prefer to be the one driving it. Because if I start a league, then I can't drive. I have to be the boss guy doing all the ruling. Man, I look white. And can I turn the brightness of this thing down a little bit? I've got so much light shining on my face, so that's probably why. Alright, time to burn some rubber. Literally. It's going to melt. I think the first lap around this track with this on fresh tyres, it's actually really nice. And then lap 3 or 4 comes and you're driving like it's ice. Yeah, well, I'm glad the temperatures are a bit cooler than what I've been practicing in. That's a good thing. Well, I mean, everybody's in the same boat. This turn is the one that absolutely munches the tyres up. And that's the other thing, it's not the new Zandvoort, it's the one from a few years back. I kind of wish it had that camber. I wouldn't even bother really with slipstream around this track, just not worth it. Oof, the understeer, man. That is... Oh! Damn it, well that ruined that lap. That was actually a nice lap up until that. Oh, too much. Oh, yeah, no. I don't know if anybody heard that. Oh, that's gonna happen so much in the race. Oof. Oh, right, we still got to go to qualify. Alright, here we go. I'm actually going to wait. Everyone's going to go flooding out the pits. So I'm going to wait a few seconds, give myself a bit of space. The good thing about this track is it's not that common to pick up 1Xs unless you're doing what I did in the last turn, going wide there. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty easy to avoid the incident limit around here. Oh no, the bots are here. Everybody ignore the chat bots, please. I can't get rid of them while I'm driving. Yeah, the bots are back. Oh no, everyone's slowing down. The thing about those bots is that you can report them and then immediately another one comes in under a different profile. Oh no. I hope I've got a big enough gap. Oh, bit deep. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That doesn't feel very good. Neither did that. That's a lot of time lost just there. Ouch. Hey David, how are you doing? What's new? Well, currently it's a second place time. I did lose a bit of time now. What's the top time? Oh yeah, that's a quick time. Maybe that was assisted by Slipstream? I don't know, I came in here with the mindset today just to have a bit of fun, because I knew I hadn't put as much practice in, and my motivation's been down. So just to have a bit of fun. Ooh. Yeah, the tyre saving stuff will have to come in the race. Thankfully the temperatures are a bit cooler. Oh, hello. Coming into the pits. Not much sim racing aside from the weekly ACC League. You lost a bit of enthusiasm. Yeah, it's definitely happened to me. Hopefully you'll get it back soon though. And sometimes you just need a break, like take some time away from league racing. The other thing that bothers me is that they decided to use the iRacing chat, voice chat for communication, for like steward chat and everything. We could have used Discord, but they chose iRacing chat of all things, because iRacing has this annoying filter on it, which makes it very difficult to hear. So I don't know why that was a good choice, or why they thought it was a good choice. Right, here I go. I mean, it was better, but it didn't feel incredible. Sliding the tyres too much. That was such a good lap. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was a really good lap. Oopsies. I think I can get rid of that pretty quick though. I don't actually have to serve that, do I? Okay, I'm fine. How much time do we have? Okay, I've got time. There's a car coming. I can go faster, in a decent chunk faster. I just have to not do what I did before. Just got a little too keen. So this is my last chance, really. I felt like I messed that up, but I'm actually going quick. This guy messed his lap up. Yeah, it was okay.
They're clear for time.
Oh no! Ah, that's it. Damn it! Oh, today this whole league isn't my league, isn't it? Oh, there's nothing's going right. Oh man. I just can't seem to get anything to go my way. Damn it, man. I don't know why I'm pushing. This lap's not going to do me anything. How much time? Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, I could try cool the heck out of my tyres and go again, but my tyres just aren't going to do it. It wouldn't have been a pole lap, but it might have been a second place. I know where I lost time as well. Oh man, I gotta sort this out. Oh, that's helpful. His slipstream was like my only chance. Oh, there's no grip. Ah, it's all done. There's no grip. Oh well. Gosh, that's so frustrating. I think I would have got second with that time. Oh well, another race, here we come. I mean, I honestly thought I would drop a lot further down with that kind of lap. Right, I'll be just a second. Hold.
Alright guys, same as always, if you want to practice your starts or anything like that during warm-up, you're free to do so. We'll be waiting possibly 3 to 4 minutes for production to pull off, so good luck guys.
Right, I didn't hear that. I think we had 4 minutes or something. Wow, okay. I managed to skin my finger throughout that race. That's new for me. I must have been gripping the steering wheel pretty hard. Okay, so we're same conditions, mostly. Let's just try and have a good race out of what we got. I'm not a big fan of this track for many reasons. Particularly this older version without the camber, because you just, yeah, it makes it so hard to stay close to other drivers. The track's narrow and it absolutely kills the tyres. Hey Scotty, how you doing? So the only real overtaking opportunities around this track is going to be somebody making a mistake. Because I'd say it'd be pretty easy to defend. That's good to hear. What's happening? What are we all doing tonight? And thank you for coming along, joining our little race here. Race 2 of tonight. The other thing is we should be a little bit more relaxed in the race. I mean, I say that. That's definitely not always the case. But qualifying is really, really tricky. As I've said before, qualifying, where you qualify determines what your race is going to be. If you start at the front, then you're battling for the lead. If you're starting midfield, then you're literally trying to survive and get through everybody around you. When you're starting in the middle of the field or towards the back, you kind of have to forget the lead and just deal with what you got. Drinking beer in Canterbury, alright. Well, have a good one, enjoy that. Settle in for this race we've got, another 21 laps ahead. Should just be a couple minutes and we'll get into the race. Ever done IRacing? Which sims have you driven on, Scotty? GT7, GT4, alright, yeah. Do you do any kind of league racing at all? Or what do you prefer to do in GT? Oh, still a bit of a newbie, that's alright. Welcome to sim racing then. There's a lot for you to explore. Obviously, iRacing being a computer sim, PC, definitely recommend it if you ever get around to it though. Plenty of online races to be had at any skill level. Can be pricey though. I think my favourite part about iRacing are the special events, like the endurance events. Like you get to do the 24 hours of Daytona, Spa, 12 hours of Bathurst, etc. When you put a team of mates together and take on those races, I think it's a lot of fun. Come join iPESC. What's that, Richard? Need to sort of wheel setup. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, when you get into a wheel setup, your whole experience changes for the better. So if you can ever get around to that, I absolutely recommend that. There's still plenty of fun to be had on the gamepad though. Man, it's taken a while for them to get this race started. Online racing, mostly Aussies. Alright. I mean, anything Aussie, or anything Aussie based is alright for Kiwis. So our ping's pretty good. Yeah, Scotty, it can be expensive. Really, really expensive if you're going towards direct drives. In fact, all wheel equipment seems to be getting more expensive lately, unfortunately. But you do get cheaper direct drives these days, but the Logitechs are all a bit overpriced in my opinion. Okie dokie, here we go. Time to burn some tyres. Oh, this is gonna be carnage. Yeah, the G923 700, that's really, really expensive. Would we get... They don't do Fanatec and NZ. You have to import it from Aussie, which can be expensive. Right guys, I'm gonna focus a little bit for the start of this race. Ooh, that was a terrible first turn. I think we all expected a little bit more grip. Oh, well, Antel's already gotten to the front. Thanks, Scotty. That was weird. Gosh, every time he's going deep into his hairpins. Oh, too tight, way too tight. Understeer, man. I wonder if Fantail's looking after his tyres. I'm using the Cammus wheelbase. Cammus wheelbase and Cammus pedals. It's in the description. That's the description of the live stream. Ignore the bots, guys. Here they come again. Uh-oh. Whoa, I don't know how I saved that. Broke a little bit late there. I'm losing all my braking references. Oops. Yeah, I'm losing a bit of focus at the moment. That's not great for my tyres either. I would like to get a little closer and then ease off on the tyres a bit. I've absolutely wrecked my fronts now. Car behind's really close as well, I have to be careful. Beginning to fall a little out of touch with these two. not even halfway yet. That was really nasty, that one. I lost a lot of time. I'm starting to lose a bit of pace. We still have like 10 laps to go. This is a long race. Hey MVP. Yeah, only P3 at the moment. This is a tricky race. I've had a few mistakes at the start of this race, which have put me a little bit further back. Not going too badly overall. How are you doing? Hopefully these two in front of me will fight a little bit and bring me back into play. So difficult to overtake on the track. You have to rely on people making mistakes. Tell you what, Antel will probably be feeling the pressure at the front. Oh wow, that's not going to help your case. That was a sizable mistake from him. Getting closer to the end. So there's more front on the. I mean, there's more grip on the front tires now. It's easier to take the last corner, which makes the rears a little bit more dodgy. Ooh. Yeah.
Incident with me comes through on its roll. That's the rest.
If he's going to do something, he has to do it soon. Oh, I'm taking that too tight. Trying to break the slipstream. Bit wide. Oh, tires are starting to lock. Ah, messed that up big time. Ah! Goodness me, I completely wrecked the entire turn. And thanks, mate. And he's just going to keep that, isn't he? Race control, turn 1. Car 35.
Copy that.
Well, thanks for ruining a good battle, mate. I was never going to let him take that. There was no ways he had any right of taking that. He was not alongside me. My tyres are absolutely finished though. No further. What rubbish is that? He literally turned me around. I don't care if he redressed. He spoiled our race. Man, the stewarding's questionable. too tight. Right, last lap. Looks like the two in front are side by side. Oh, it's a slow car. They've crashed. Oh, they both crashed. Oh man, guys, why'd the guy behind me have to take me out? We could have taken advantage of that. Oh, what a shame. One of them will get a penalty, surely. Well, there we go. Oh well. Well, that's it for this week. I mean, came here for a bit of fun. I didn't expect to be at the top today. I didn't put as much practice in, but somehow I still come away disappointed. I made, from memory, I made like 2 mistakes today. I made that one earlier, just a couple laps ago, when I went wide on the final turn, but I caught it and I defended perfectly fine. The guy behind me decided, again, I was his brake pedal. And the first race, I don't think I made any mistakes. I'm trying to remember the first race. I don't think I made any mistakes in the first race. It was just the guy behind me also forgetting where to brake. Right, we'll get to the pits and then we'll have a review of what happened with the front two through this turn. Man, I'm so disappointed that whoever was behind me spun me, because dude, I could have taken the lead from them. Oh, that would have been easy because they lost like 7 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds, and I was a second behind them. I could have just maneuvered around them and that would have been a win. Just hasn't gone my way this league. Not at all. Oh well. Thank you all for watching though, who's been coming along, and if you're heading out then take care everyone and have to see you next time. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the replay. Okay, I'm actually quite glad that's done. Did I have any damage? Wrong one. Nope, I had a nice clean car. Oh, wrong one. Right, okay. Here you are. Let's just rewind it so I get the right spot. So it's not this lap, previous lap. Right, what did you two get up to? Right. That was Ewan's fault. 100%. Oh gosh, yeah. And I would have absolutely snuck through that. These two would have gone off the track. I would have come around here, gone wide to avoid them, and I would have won. It would have been as simple as that. Let's have another look. No, not that one.
Oh, thanks for racing tonight, guys.
Let's look at it from his point of view.
See you next week for the final round.
Yeah, that was completely...
Thanks, mate.
Whatever, Ewan's fault. I think Antel did the same thing though, like, is what I did. Like, he knows that Ewan has no right to do that, so he just turned in. Let's have a look what happened with me. It was the previous lap, I think. Oh, previous lap or two. Let's have a look. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, I was clean. The only other mistake I made was that tiny bump I made on the rear bumper of Ewan in the first race. But it wasn't like anything bad. It was just like a little tap in the hairpin, enough to give me a 4x. Otherwise, yeah, I'm quite happy with how I drove tonight. I mean, for the fact that I didn't do as much practice, I pretty much did as well as I would have expected. Okay, so here is what happened with me. I was defending. Oh, I don't know what you're thinking, mate. In what world is that a good idea? Oh. And this guy has nearly 7,000 I rating. Really? Wrong one. Okay, here we go. Slow motion. We're in the braking zone already, and he just decides, you know what? Screw you. I can't get past you, I'm taking you with me. But then he did redress. Yeah, he redressed. But I don't care if you redressed. You just ruined our race. You ruined my chance of getting a 1 or 2. And I would have won that, going by what happened in the last lap. He deserves a penalty. I don't know why race control can go in there and say no further action for something that he clearly... I mean, he let me through. He knows he's at fault. I don't care if you've redressed. You still deserve some sort of penalty. I can understand if he's bumped, if we were going like side by side through the turn, if he made a late dive and he bumped me wide, and like I didn't spin or anything, but he bumped me out wide, and he should have redressed and everything would have been fine. But the fact that he knocked me and spun me out, that deserves more of a punishment. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to look at in the replay. I mean, there was that time I went wide in the last corner, but it's not really anything to look at. I just got a little bit too wide on exit, went on the grass. The start was actually pretty good. The thing that messed me up in this race is that it was somewhere early in the race. Actually, I made the mistake. I kind of lost focus and I missed my braking point twice, and that created that sort of 1 second gap that I had for the rest of the race. So after that, I didn't quite have the tyres. Yeah, I think if I had just got that right, we would have been tucked up under Ewan's rear wing for the rest of that race. Oh well. All I can say is that this league, or this championship, just hasn't been my championship, has it? There's been something going wrong in every single event. I mean, in every single race. In Daytona, it was the fact that I couldn't get a slipstream in qualifying, so I started all the way back in 5th or 6th. I ended up coming 2nd because of people crashing in front of me, which was lucky in a way, but still not to win, which is what it is. And Laguna Seca, that was me. That was me making a mistake. I still can't believe that happened. That was really marginal, that what happened, and that was enough to push me around. But I came back on the track around 5th, and then we had Mr. Antel fly into the turn and hit me, and then half a lap later he binned it himself and then came on the track right in front of me, and that finished me. What happened what was the last race? Last week, what did we do last week? Monza was really, really good. Monza was awesome. Just the last turn, which I'm still completely speechless about. Like, why do I get penalised for what happened at Monza in the last turn? We had made it Anto actually drove way too late into the turn. He completely drove from the inside to the outside of the track. He missed his braking point, missed the apex, and skimmed my front bumper, which put me into a penalty. Don't know why that's... Well, I get a penalty from that. Imola, what happened? Oh, yeah. Same thing. Anto disqualified me. I think that the whole rule system, the incident point system, everything needs a complete re-look at. Because these penalties are stupid. Getting disqualified for other people's mistakes and not giving drivers penalties that cause collisions. Like, it doesn't matter if they redress, they've still done the damage. If it's a small enough incident, then redress. But if you've literally taken somebody out, that's worthy of a penalty. And yeah, it seems consistent because I can hear the steward talking throughout the race. I'm constantly hearing no further action, no further action, no further action. The odd incident has, we'll look at it after the race. But it just seems like they're a little too light on the incidents that are happening. Anyway, enough talking. Let's move on from this and probably see you guys next week. Next week's Phillip Island and Bathurst. We'll have to see how that goes. Rightio, well, for all of you that have joined, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good day, night, or wherever you are, and see you soon. Thanks guys, see you later.